Hello, my name is Richard Lake and I'm an ultra cyclist and experienced bikepacker. I've ridden many ultras and long distance events over the last couple of years, from the race around the Netherlands, the Pan-Celtic race, all points north to the Grand Guanche gravel race. But in this video we're taking a look back at the Transcontinental, the toughest bicycle race in the world which I took part in 2022. Stick around as I share with you the feelings and the emotions of what it feels like to ride your bike across an entire continent. So here I was, ready to go, butterflies, excitement, apprehensive of what was about to happen. So here I am at the start of the Transcontinental Race. The atmosphere is buzzing, 1 hour to go. Lots of riders all coming together, each with their own ambitions and reasons to be here. My own goals were simple: have fun, enjoy the adventure, reach the end.
Ladies and gentlemen riders, may I have your attention please?
In a few moments you will meet the cobblestones of our muur. You will take part in a great adventure. An epic race for 4,000 kilometers that will take you to Czechia, Italy, Montenegro, Romania, Bulgaria, to the borders of the Black Sea. This race is the ultimate self-supported bikepacking race across Europe. Rider against rider, simple in design but complex in execution. Factors of self-reliance, logistics, navigation and of course great physical capacities. With the words of Mike Hall, nothing that's worth anything is ever easy. We wish you all the best of luck, a safe ride, a fair competition and a healthy arrival in Burgos, Bulgaria. Good luck to you all.
So the first challenge was simple: ride the muur, a cobbled hill out of the town. I was surrounded by people in that moment. Some veterans of the race, some riding for the very first time, just like me. This would be the ride of a lifetime. But soon I'd know I'd be riding alone, detached from society. Here I was, about to ride my bike, day in, day out, to reach this place on the far side of Europe. May as well been the other side of the world. So many firsts lay ahead. Top of the list being, I'd never ridden a mountain before, or have I? At least not real ones. Do the mountains in Wales and Scotland count? I suppose I should count Great Dunfell. Would any of this training help?
2.5 hours sleep, stay on target, and I need to do 190k before 10 PM this evening. That's 24 hours.
And so I started the race. I'd slept the very first night, not really what I planned from the outset. Some of it was tiredness and lack of sleep from the long day before, but also a symptom of the pandemic, of all things, with very few audaces and little to no all-night riding in the 2 years running up to the race. Without meaning to, I'd learnt to appreciate a good night's sleep. I also discovered bikepacking. Having done less audaxes, I kind of moved away from riding all the way through the night to instead arriving at a reasonable hour, setting up camp, jumping into the beaver bag, maybe having a brew, a bit of wild camping. The pandemic fundamentally changed how I'd approached ultras in the past. Like, say for instance, the Paris-Brest Paris. When I went on there, I was trying to ride as quickly as I could. I'd ride all the way through the night, have very little sleep. So when it came to starting the TCR, my approach was completely different. Properly, so I've got some cheese, got melon, got bananas, probably eat one of those. Sandwich, Arabic orange guave.
First control point, Krupa. I turned up, very little fanfare, got my card stamped, sleep. I'm going up the hill, Bear in mind this is like a 60% climb and it goes on forever. Bloody wild hog barked at me and I didn't half move.
So to elaborate, as it put across what happened that night before. So I'd gone into a Tesco's at 9 PM or so, got some food, began a huge climb up to the first control point. And as I was climbing, I heard the sound of hooves trotting on the road, these grunting noises. I'd heard all the stories about wild boars. I couldn't see anything, it was pitch black, so I wasted no time in trying to outrun whatever it was. The only problem, as I said, it was this huge climb. So I spent the next 2 minutes ascending this 60% monstrosity as fast as I could. My heart in my pocket. So eventually I'd outran whatever it was. And after all that, top of this mountain, surrounded by forests, my mind went into overdrive, thinking about bears, and every sound in the woodland was amplified. I was truly afraid at that point. I stopped to not only delayer, I was sweating like a pig, or should I say boar, to try and compose myself. So see, I still remember this vividly, even 2 years on.
8 o'clock Friday, breakfast time, which consists of a baguette, some lovely chocolatey things, a juice, a lion bar, and that's going to go put that away somewhere. Let me tell you where I slept last night. More little white building, like at a fork junction, big bell on the roof, terracotta sort of style, and right in the middle of it is a little mantle, picture of Jesus on it, and a couple of candles. Oh, that looks good. So, cycled right into it. Still in the Czech Republic. Must be heading out into Germany pretty soon. I've just stopped. I was literally like, oh, I've just got to stop for a moment. So I've set the alarm for 10 minutes. My knees are feeling like they're going to give way any second. I don't know how they're going to cope tomorrow.
6 days on from starting the race in Belgium and having ridden well in excess of 1,000 kilometres across Belgium, Germany and Czechia, with more than 17,000 metres of climbing already in the legs, I'd finally reached the foot of the Alps. Looking over on Ride with GPS, I can see I spent an entire day gradually going up, then ascending up towards the next notable town of Telfs, some 260 kilometres further along the route, and then doing it all over again. This bit of the film here I'd mistakenly shot in the wrong aspect ratio. I stole this overlay idea from Lawrence Carpenter, another YouTuber who I've seen do something very similar to this. Back in Ride with GPS, 2 huge climbs. First was the iconic climb up Stelvio, down into Bormio for a quick resupply, before taking on the second mountain of the day, the Passa de Gavia.
Going up the Stelvio, 2,000 metres to go apparently.
Hey folks, I'm near the top. Only 7k away. That is a long 7k. We finally arrived at control point 2 at Hotel Signori. Can I make the next one? Go back to work the next Monday, so I might as well keep going, having a good time.
There we go, rolling point, birthday card, control point 2. Arrived on 1st of August 1752 CST.
It was then that I chickened out from climbing mountains once the sun had gone down, and instead I diverted off route to the picturesque village of Ponte di Legno. It was here that I found I checked into the very same hotel as another couple of TCR riders.
That's 100 metres of elevation from the B&B that I stayed at last night in Ponte di Legno. It's really good, it's really cheap. So I've kind of just gone through this marketplace here and stocked up on some paninis, some cereal bars. I'm just going to eat a finish off packet of crisps, juice for later, because today, no matter what, it's going to be a long ride. It's going to be a long day on the bike.
So I've just gone 1,300 metres of downhill. 1,300 metres of downhill.
What a win this is. And when I said 1300 metres is descent, here it is, over the next 100k, all that descent right out the Alps. The route took me through this beautiful place called Trento. There's a little bit of a climb up again. This was my first very long day on the bike. Within 25 hours I managed to cover just over 400 kilometres. I've arrived in Croatia and I can't stand still for long because it's absolutely sweltering. I want to get down to that sea. I don't know how far the sea is away, but I'm off in it. My journey through Croatia was one of my favourite highlights of the entire experience. After conquering the Alps, I decided I would enjoy myself as much as possible riding through this country, bathing in the sea. I even made time to have a couple of good meals in restaurants. I ended that day in the tourist seaside town of Sinjay, sleeping on a bench on the pier. Good morning folks, welcome to the latest bivvy spot. That's where I was sleeping last night, in the shadows of the wall. Tell you what, discipline is starting to falter now. Should have gone ages ago really. Still, what, 200 and something to CP3. Oh, I'm missing so much amazing scenery flying by. Oh, look at those. We say those socks as well. The last shop I went in, I bought a big 2 litre bottle of water, a small bottle of water and a Red Bull, and it's like, I don't know why I bothered because it's all heated up. I've seen the world, I've seen Europe in a completely different light. It's just unreal. So what, day 11 or something like that? I wonder how other people are coping in this heat. Check out that view. Oh, that's the road going down there to Mostar. Sure there's a McDonald's here. Oh my god, that energy drink's got a name written all over it, look at that. We'll have to try one of those, and it comes in purple as well. Over the following couple of days, the landscape changed dramatically to beige. I began to ride and film hardly anything at all, just a few dodgy shaky bits on my phone. You know, I think this is some of the most beautiful and stunning scenery I've seen for days. It's just so quiet everywhere. Beautiful spot underneath a tree. Chipsies. It's a flavour. That's all I've got to eat. The next 12k. Grab something for lunch properly. It was at this point in the journey that I began to experience real problems with dogs as I passed through Montenegro and Serbia. 10 PM at night towards CP3, I descended full pelt down a mountain with a herd of farm dogs chasing closely behind. At one point I was racing down the wrong side of the road into the headlights of an oncoming car. That soon shut them up. It was at this point I had a decision to make. Would I abandon? Wow, look at that. Made it to control point 3. And I think this is where my journey ends. Been put off by the dogs. Chased down the hill. It was terrifying, I tell you. Maybe I shouldn't travel by night, but I think I'm going to do the parkour, and I've traced a route back to the airport. I think the plan is to go to Podgorica, catch a plane back to Brussels from there. I think that's what the big plan is. Wow, that's just incredible, that really is. Out the tree cover into this.
I shall call the Shire.
Wow.
Game of basketball, anyone? If all the time in the world, I'd just go down there and sit and ponder the world. This what's in front of me is what I've been climbing. The third parkour of this race has all been about. It's absolutely stunning. Do you want to see it? Of course you do. Wow. And hopefully, I don't know for sure, I think it's downhill from here.
In the end I chose to continue, but I began to loathe cycling at night. And even though I continued to do so, I hated it and was constantly anxious about what could be round the next corner.
TCR number 8, parkour number 4, draw more strategic. God, just took me about 5 minutes to work 600 metres, 47 kilometres of it, gravel. Ugh. Oh man, see if I can make any headway now. So the next climb up to, I guess, Transalpina starts now. 1,283 metres of gravel riding on a road race. Slowly does it. So for some riders, most of the TCR riders, I'm doing it back to front. I'm just glad that it make us go up there. Enjoy the view. Separating the boys from the men, and I will not be defeated. Come this far. Started thinking about home. Trying to distract myself by like naming people from work, and started thinking about family and stuff like that. Tried to think about the invisible peloton. Everybody at home just supporting me on, which of course is great of you, and I think, well, you're not here. I'm feeling a little bit like that at house at the moment. Why did I sign up for this again? I've had so many low moments in Romania. Fucking dogs. They don't have dog leads over here, do they?
Let's talk about that rucksack behind me. Earlier, somewhere in Germany, light fading, I hit something in the road during the descent. I snapped a strap on my saddlebag. Fumbling in the low light, I managed to makeshift a temporary solution. Sometime later, after the first parkour was done, I made it to an intersport in the city of Letoměřice in Czechia. Yes, I'd ridden across Europe with that on my back the whole time.
Oh no! Oh yeah! Shit! Oh, bit of a workout this morning.
I'm in an old Axe hotel. Because of my faulty front lights, I should say front lights, I don't think it's safe enough for oncoming traffic, because lots of oncoming traffic here likes to overtake into your face. So yeah, I'm just going to stop for a little while. Hopefully the rain will ease off soon.
aboard the ferry just in time, about 10 minutes to spare. Quick run in, it's really fast. Didn't take long to get down here. It's so beautiful though, just can't wait to get into Bulgaria. Really flying my way through Bulgaria now. Something like 130, 140k to go. I want to get it done. It'd be a shame if I have to stop because faulty lights. We'll see what happens. How long is this going to go on for? Bloody hell. I've arrived in Burgas. Just heading down to the end of the parkour. Yes. Right. Let's get down there. Made it to the finish line of the TCR number 8. As you can see, there's a big audience all around me. Just me.
So that was it, the Transcontinental Race number 8 over and done with. 2 AM finish, no one around, beaming smile on my face, and I managed to find a drunk who took these 2 shitty photos for me.
Final day of sleeping rough outdoors. Got a roof. Got time to chill out a little bit, enjoy the beach, do non-cycling stuff. Hey folks, how you doing? Just going to quickly round up this video with a quick picture of everything that I've brought with me here for the Transcontinental Race. It is huge, look at this lot. Just taking everything out, just sort of show you quickly everything that's up with me. Look at that lot. So there's the sleep system down here in this sort of area, some clothes up the side, shoes, bottle, caps, loads of spare maintenance stuff, electronics, there's a big section on electronics there, sunglasses, socks, shoes, not taking those next time. Hope you enjoyed watching me doing the TCR. It's been quite an adventure, I've loved every minute. Just about.
Life is good, life is good, yeah. Life is good, yeah. Yeah, yeah.